Okay, everybody, welcome again to the Ahern School field here in Foxborough. Tonight's game between the Foxborough Warriors and the Canton Bulldogs. Doug Seuss, as always, my partner Frank Jaffoon. And we're here with a wet, chilly night, Frank, a lot different from the last time we were here.
A lot different. It was 85 degrees the first night. We're in shorts. Now we're in winter clothes. So we got to take it as it comes. Hopefully we'll get about 300 people here tonight, I hope, because the stands aren't full now.
Yeah, they're not. And aside from the weather and field conditions, field's actually in great shape. And rain shouldn't hurt us that much because it's been so dry. But what's happening with the Warriors the last 2 weeks, certain shortage of, let's say, offense more than anything else.
No firepower at all. We as Jack said in the paper, I talked to him the other day, we're having a lot of difficulty getting going, getting in the first period, getting some score in the first period and the second period. If we don't do that again, we're in for another tough night because even though Canton's 1-2, they're not a bad football team. This is a team that's going to hit you. So, and they got a couple of good running backs, and we'll figure out all of that when we just got the paperwork on Canton. So I apologize for not having all the stuff up front, but it should be a pretty good football game, and the weather could determine a lot of this. People slipping and sliding.
Right. Now I've been to the last two games. And basically, what I saw, KP had a real good team, as we both knew.
Yep.
And they controlled the clock. We had very few possessions. I think we had a total of 29 offensive plays in that game, which is unheard of.
It's unbelievable.
So they shut us out. And then last week I'm at Sharon, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. And we don't score until halfway through the fourth quarter. So we went almost 8 quarters without scoring.
Yep.
And again, the hype coming into this year was we had a good offense. We had a passing game. We had a veteran quarterback. We had some receivers. We also had some good running backs. But right now, nothing seems to be clicking, and then it's putting a lot of strain on the defense to try and keep them in the game.
Absolutely, and it's putting a lot of strain on Mark Clegg, too, because he feels like he has to do it all himself. We need receivers to catch the football. We need running backs to run hard through the hole and stay with their blocks. We need. Speaking of blocks, we need an offensive lineman to get off the ball because we've had some difficulty in that. And it always seems like it's a new offensive line every year. And God bless Joe Heinricher for the job that he did. And I'm not saying that anybody isn't trying to do as good a job, but we need some blocking. Simple.
Okay, now again, the loss last week hurts, because you start off your division play with a loss. But however, if Foxborough wins out, they can still end up as the division champion.
Boy, if they win out, Doug, that would be astounding.
It would be. They got a hard schedule ahead of them.
We've got 3 tough games in a row with Milford and Stoughton and North Attleboro. Very tough to beat all 3 of those guys.
Well, we're going to be starting shortly. The teams are out on the field.
Here come your Foxborough Warriors.
Again, we're here at the Ahern Field tonight for a home game, and looking forward to some good action. We'll see you shortly. All right, welcome back again, folks, here at the Ahern Field. Coin toss was just done. Foxborough will be receiving the opening kickoff. Again, we got a wet night here. The rain had subsided briefly. Now it's coming back, and it's also getting a little chilly, a little dampness in the air, Frank.
Yeah, it's by the end of the evening, I'm sure we're going to be frozen. But now let's get to the national anthem right here.
Football coach Joe Heinricher, who passed away this past March at the age of 58. Thank you. Please direct your attention to the 50-yard line, where former Foxborough assistant principal and Warrior player Bert Delaney stands.
With a profound sense of loss, the Foxborough Warrior football team is dedicating the 2016 football season to their beloved coach, Mr. Joseph Heinricher. Coach Heinricher unexpectedly passed away last March, leaving the entire Foxborough community with a void that will never be replaced. Coach Heinricher was truly a lifelong Foxborough Warrior, a two-way standout lineman for the Warriors, and an accomplished track star throwing the shot put. Coach Heinricher was a 3-season athlete as a member of the Foxborough High School class of 1975. After high school, Coach Heinrecker played 4 years of college football as a star lineman for Central Connecticut State University Blue Devils. Coach Heinrecker returned to Foxborough after graduating from college and began his teaching career in 1983. For over 30 years, Joe Heinrecker served the Foxborough community as a teacher, coach, athletic director, and assistant principal with dignity, compassion, and a sense of loyalty to all of his students, colleagues, friends, and most importantly to him, his family. The Foxborough Touchdown Club has dedicated the 2016 Warrior football program to Coach Heinrecker. The Touchdown Club would like to thank Joe's family and friends who shared their memories of him in this season's program. The Touchdown Club would also like to thank and recognize Paul Farmer for designing and donating the decal that is worn on the Warriors' helmets this season. As you can see on the players' helmets, the center of their decal is a gold helmet emblazoned with Coach Heinrecker's number 76. At the end of the 2016 football season, Coach Martinelli will retire the number 66 in memory of Coach Heinrecker. No one will ever wear that number again in Foxborough, and they shouldn't. To the Warriors about to take the field tonight against the Canton Bulldogs, Mr. Heinrecker and I shared many one-liners together about football. And one of his favorite lines was this: leave everything you got on the field tonight. There is no better way to honor Coach Heinrecker, his legacy, than to do just that. We miss him, we love him. Joe, I miss you personally. We know you're watching, and the Warriors will bring home a victory and honor you tonight. Go Warriors!
Thank you, Bert. Please stand for the national anthem performed by Foxborough Jr. Dominic Amico. Great job, Dominic. Thanks again.
Great job.
Always tough performing under pressure as a solo, that's for sure.
I would like to take a moment to introduce the 2016 Foxborough Warrior cheerleaders who add color and excitement to the football program. Coached by Nikki Courier. The freshmen, Sarah Sudochi, Alicia Carlson, Emma Quattrone, Kelly McCarthy, Allie Morrison, Maggie McNamara, Victoria Delfucci, Margaret Stone, Ray Sestazito. The sophomores, Kayla Donovan, Hannah Chase, Amelia Kettner, Elise Perillo, Brittany Curry Trotcher. The juniors, Erin Conley, Caitlin Brightman, Molly Barberi, Madeline Phillips, Erin Del Greco, and Maria Paulisopoulos. And the senior is Allie Sheehan.
All right, we're back to football action after that long introduction of the cheerleaders. God bless Dave for trying to pronounce some of those names. So teeing up for Canton, we have
Thomas Monagle.
all right, he's one of the captains, I believe. A deep kick, and it looks like DeRay has that ball. He had it at the 10. He's got a nice little hole here and a good return. He's still up. Gets dropped down around the 35 exactly. Good return there by DeRay.
Nice run back. Nice run back.
So Foxborough will take over with their first possession at their own
Run back by
35-yard
number
line.
one,
That's good
DeRay
field
out.
position.
Well,
First down and 10 to go.
35-yard
Like you said
First and
earlier,
10.
Doug, we got a little drizzle going on in the field, but you're right. The field is in remarkably great shape, so we shouldn't have that many problems. Maybe on a cut or two, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, throwing the ball may be the bigger issue because it'll be slick out there. So there's the usual shotgun start. Clyde takes a snap, hands off to Capichetti. And Capichetti's through the hole
Wow,
for
great
a
hole.
17-yard gain. He breaks across midfield into Canton territory for a first down.
Right up the middle, tucked. He tucked that ball in, and what he gained about
17.
17
Carried
yards.
by number 5,
Fantastic.
Anthony Capichetti for a first down. Ball's on the Canton 48-yard line.
Already an encouraging start for Foxborough here. First and 10, Canton 48-yard line. Still in the shotgun. We have twin receivers to the near side. Two backs in the backfield. Once again, we're going to go to Capichetti. And this
Picked up
time, there's some popping going on right there.
Got about 3, I think, Doug.
Yep. Close to the 45. They're going to spot him just
Carried
shy
by number 5,
of the
Anthony
46. So it'll be a
Capichetti
second
to
down
the
and
Canton
eight to go.
46-yard line. Second down and about 8. Canton tackle by number 50, Brian Smith.
Foxborough needs to establish the run more so than anything tonight.
Without question. Control the run, control the clock.
All right, so we have twin receivers on both sides, and DeRay's the lone back, and he's going to pick up about 2. He's going to break the 45-yard line. We'll bring up a long 3rd and 6 situation.
Nice tackle by Jude Albert, number 56.
Foxborough carry number 1, Philip DeRay. Inside the 45-yard line of Canton.
And we may see Clegg pass for the first time
Number
here.
56, Jude Albert, on the tackle for Canton.
Yeah, he's got about 3rd and 6,
Third
maybe
and about
3rd and 7.
He's got to get to the Canton 38-yard line. And Clagg's going to roll to his left. He's got an open receiver, Guarini. He throws a good pass. Guarini hauls it in for a first down at the Canton 35-yard line. Big cushion right there.
Looks like a pretty good start. Yeah, they were backing off. The cornerback from Canton
Basket
backed
leads
off,
number 4, Trey Guarini.
and Guarini was
Down
wide
to
open.
the Canton 35-yard line. First and 10.
All he did was a simple
Canton
out
tackled by
pattern. He
number
knew
1,
where the
Dennis
the
Ross.
first. See a quick replay here.
Take a look at Trey
He's
right
the
here.
inside guy, and all he does is, he's not picked up. He does a little quick out.
Number 1's about 6 yards behind him.
And we're going to go back to Capichetti. He needs to
Capichetti.
tuck that ball away, though.
Yeah, that's a fumble waiting to happen right there.
Yeah, I believe last week he had one. He was running the ball hard, and he
Foxborough carry by number 5,
got stripped or something like
Capichetti.
that, and he lost it after a nice gain. So ball security is
Tackled by
really big.
Canton, number 8,
He's
Thomas.
still learning how to be a running back, isn't he?
I think he probably is. He has been a running back for the last couple of years, but, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn.
Well,
and
he came up through the Pop Warner ranks as
He
a
did.
lineman, correct?
he played a little line,
Little-
played a little, defense. He was pretty darn good. So
Yep.
he's coming into his own. So we have a second and about 8. Now we're going to see a toss to just DeRay again. And
He's
he's
stuffed.
going to ball it up. Oh, yeah, a lot of Canton guys here. Number 50 led the charge for Canton.
That's
And
a loss of
Brian Smith, the captain.
Excuse me, Doug. That's a loss of about 5.
I'm actually surprised, I'll be honest with you, that DeRay's in there when you have both JJ Isoso, Emayu there, and as well as Matt Mullally, who both are seasoned running backs.
Yeah, we're just trying to give him a chance, apparently.
So once again, we have a 3rd and real long, another passing situation for Foxborough. And Clegg is scrambling. He doesn't have an open receiver yet, and he throws it low to Greeny, but that's broken up.
Yep.
Nice play there.
By number 1, Dennis Ross.
Yeah, got a hand in there.
Now we're facing a 4th down here. 4th and 12. Watch Ross come across and break this pass up.
So almost right there in that situation.
Could have run.
Yeah, I think he could have. He could have picked up something there and shortened it for a 4th down opportunity. So now we're going to see Guarini punt. So the Warriors pick up 2 first downs quickly.
What do you see? What do you see in the backfield, Doug? Nobody back there.
Nobody's back there.
No Canton. Take a penalty.
Somebody's Foxborough going to take a timeout.
We got a Foxborough timeout right here.
Timeout on the field for Foxborough.
Interesting.
Really interesting. Not even one deep guy.
The coaches must have seen that and said, well, if they're going to give us this, maybe we could take it because the ball's in their territory.
Yeah.
That's
now you got somebody.
There we
back.
go. Now we got somebody.
And of course, the typical receiving number 56 is back. Jude Elbert.
There you go.
So they send the linebacker back to field the ensuing kick, anticipated kick. And Guarini hits a knuckleball that's it's an effective kick because Albert has to go to his knees to haul it in about the 11-yard line.
No return.
Punt by number 4, Trey Guarini. Down by number 56, Jude Albert.
We've already banged out about 4 minutes already. 7:19 left in the first period. We've got the ball, as Doug said, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Now we're going to see what this Canton offense is made out of.
The last time we were here, it was like the longest game in high school history, right?
You're right. It was.
Over 3 hours, I believe. It was kind of ridiculous.
Alicia Morrison and freshman Allie Carlson.
All right, number 1 is Ross.
Dennis Ross is going to take the snap.
Canton breaks their huddle, and Ross is coming up under center. You don't see that a lot nowadays.
No, you don't.
And he gets real low. He's going to roll out on his own, little keeper action. Oh, he takes a hit and breaks the tackle there.
Boy, he's lucky he got back to the line of scrimmage. That could have been dangerous right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the first guy that made contact was, but you're right, Frank. That could have been a loss in the backfield. Looked like a designed QB keeper the whole way.
Maybe we can take a peek at that, Mike, if you get a shot. Nice defensive play for us. Let's take a peek here.
Bartuka, first guy in there, and then here comes somebody up. Guarini.
Trey Guarini.
Guarini put the first hit on him, but he couldn't haul him down, and Ross fortunately gets back to the line of scrimmage +1. So 2nd and 9, 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ball's on the Canton 12-yard line.
I think number 12 is their big receiver.
Oh, we got a big hole here.
Oh, boy.
Right up the gut.
There's a first down. Number 85, Dougie? Is that it? I think it is.
Could have been. 85.
85, Mike Marino. On the rush.
That was just a fullback power dive right up the gut.
Simple.
And he picks up about 20 yards on that play.
Over 30 Canton.
That's not good right there.
No, 23-yard gain right there. It's right. And it seems like the last couple of years, Foxborough's been a little susceptible in that middle on the defense.
You're right about that. Especially all those
JP, the QB keepers. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
One right after another. So Canton gets their first down, and we're going to see another timeout. This one's going to be for Canton.
Well, one apiece right now.
They're using that formation many years ago, back in the 80s when Canton was in their glory days. They used to run a wishbone type of offense, and they had a series of brothers, the Giuliano brothers, that came through the program. And they always were way low under the center.
Yep.
You really had a hard time picking them up, but they were good running quarterbacks.
Now, you correct me if I'm wrong. Dave Bohane, who's been the coach of Canton twice in two different. I don't think he was the coach back then.
No.
But this is the second go around with the Canton Bulldogs here. So
obviously trying to rebuild them, maybe bring back some of the old stuff that worked. And there goes Ross again on a keeper.
He picked up another 5.
Sure did.
See, this is what we were hoping wouldn't happen, that they would control the clock. Let's take a look at Ross again.
You see how low he is right there. Now the linemen are all staying low. Our guys are standing up. And
they can't find him.
They can't find him. That's right.
Well, we got a second and 5. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period, and Canton is moving the football.
They started this drive at their own 12, so they've got themselves out of harm's way right now. And there we go. We're going to see a little motion there, but again, a keeper. This
Actually,
time
I
it's
think
followed up.
Yeah, I think
he
handed
did
off
right
to the fullback.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Not sure who got credit for that tackle there. Might have been Bartuka.
In my opinion, Doug, here this third and 5, 3rd and 4. This is where you find out who the athlete is on the team, because this is a very difficult. If we have or they have trust in Dennis Ross as the quarterback, he's going to keep the football. If not, we're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball wide, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, he's going with a power eye setup back there. And he's going to keep it, and you're right, Frank, and he's going to wiggle his way through.
And it looks like he got the first down, Doug.
Sure did. 57 for the Warriors. Billy McNeil was in on a tackle with a little help there from Matt Pond, 44.
Yep.
But again, Ross picks up another first down.
He's a little quick jitterbug, and
Yep.
they got him listed here at, what do we got, 6'1", 195. He doesn't look that big to me. But,
No, he doesn't from here. Of course, with that crouched stance underneath center, but he sure doesn't look like a 6'1" kid.
Let alone 195 pounds.
Yeah.
He looks like he's about a 170.
But right now, they're moving the ball, and the Warriors need to come up with a stop.
Well, they got 1st and 10. Here we go. I can't even see him. I can't even see Ross down below.
Now he's keeping it again, and he's going to turn that corner.
He picks up 2.
Yep. And he's going to try that left side of the Foxborough defense.
And that's another good point, Doug. We've got to get some penetration up front. I mean, to stop this wing T stuff, we've got to get penetration. If we don't get any penetration, they can run all day long.
Right. And Brian Martinelli is the defensive coordinator these days, and he's got his 2 big boys in there. He's got Panico and McNeil in at the D tackles.
Yep.
And
they're both over 250.
oh yeah, easily.
Panico's about 280.
Yeah, they were probably born at 250. But they're both big boys, and again, to your point, they got to get penetration, stay low.
Absolutely. We got
another timeout.
We got another timeout. I think this one's a Canton timeout.
There's the second one.
Yep.
Canton.
But if you get a look right there in the line, you'll see 76 is Panico, 57 is McNeil. That's a lot of manpower right there. Bartuco's no slouch either, but he looks small compared to those 2 guys.
Yep.
But again, plugging that middle is key because it forces them to the outside and then allows your linebackers to be very active.
Kayla Donovan, one of our cheerleaders today. Happy birthday, Kayla.
The last time we were here, too, everyone was cramping up.
Yeah, the weather was so hot.
Yep.
They probably had 4 or 5 guys go out with cramps.
Easily.
Try to find that quarterback. Look at him.
Yeah. Just barely see his helmet. Now he's trying to do a long count. Foxborough gets back on side. Going to call an audible here at the line.
That's exactly what they're doing.
And fullback dive. Oh, he keeps it.
He's gonna
There he goes.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. That is not good right there.
Nope. Well designed. Well executed.
He's their athlete. He's got quick feet too, Doug, huh?
Sure does. Once he turned that corner, Frank,
Gone.
he was gone.
That's
And
about a 50-yard run
Touchdown
right
number
there.
1, Dennis
Yeah, it
Ross.
is.
Yeah, we'll take a look at him again. His name is, for those who will be looking at him the rest of the night, his name is Dennis Ross.
And they'll be teeing it up for the extra point. Once again, the kicker is Thomas McGonigal. Ross is the holder, so anything's possible there.
Sure.
And decent snap.
Oh, nice
Looks
kick.
like a good kick. Sure is.
Right down the
Extra
middle.
point.
Yep.
Kick by number 8, Thomas
So with
McGonigal.
2:45 on the clock in the first quarter, Canton jumps out to a 7-0 lead.
Let's
You can
take
see what the fullback. Nice dive right there. Look, Foxborough gets 6 kids on him. They don't even realize that Ross has got the ball down the side.
Boy, that's exactly right. They didn't even find the ball. They couldn't find the ball.
No, they really thought that fullback, in fact, from here, I thought he was giving a dive myself until I see him turn the corner.
Mike, I know this is kind of a pain, but can we see that again one time? Because if you look at the fullback, they make a great fake, but look at the tailback running with him. The tailback could have gotten that ball and gone. Let's take a look at this one more time.
Yeah, he's got that option.
Look at the tailback.
Yeah. And then he gets a good block
He made a nice block, too.
Yeah, that's Dan Ellis.
Well designed.
To your point, Frank, if Ross starts to take pressure right there, he's got that pitch.
Right there.
Right there. Yeah, the old Oklahoma
and
option.
He was wide open, too.
He sure was.
Well,
so we're going to have to make an adjustment, but right now we got to get the ball and move it.
Thomas Monagle.
And another decent kick, and it's going back to DeRay again inside the 10 at the 5, actually.
Break it.
And another good return. He gets out to the 30, so 25-yard run back there by DeRay. He's had 2 nice returns so far.
Let's take a look at our offensive line, Doug. We got number 78. Hold on.
Run back by DeRay.
78 is Kay Triani. He's back in action. He had missed the first couple games with an injury.
Yep. And at 72 is Jack Lovely.
Yep.
6'2", 255.
We got Bartukas out there. The center's Patty Farmer.
Yep.
And looks like Dan Linehan is playing at 55 at left tackle.
A nice stop on the right side of the Canton defensive line right there.
56 in on that tackle there is Jude Albert.
Yep.
He's been active so far.
He's a pretty good player. We got the gain 2. 2 minutes, about 2 minutes left in the first period. And this is what happens when we run the football.
Yeah.
There's been, what, one pass?
Yeah.
One pass, both teams.
3-yard line.
The game will definitely go faster.
All right.
Let's get off the ball line.
Low snap.
We got a fumble. We got a fumble.
Well, Clag saves it. He rolls out. Throw it away. Well, he's going to try and make something out of this. He's going to pick up a couple yards, but he had the opportunity there just to get rid of it. You know, he was under a lot of pressure. All fairness to him, the bad snap, his line blocking broke down.
Exactly. Maybe we can see that one again, Mike, please.
Wet ball. Patty Farmer is usually pretty solid there at the center position.
Let's take a look at this. Low snap.
Yeah. Capichetti gets a piece of the guy, but right here, all you see is like 3-4 white shirts.
It's all Clag here.
It's all Clag here is right. So we have a third and about 6. Foxborough needs to get to their own 41-yard line for a first down. We're coming blitz. And we get a nice screen pass, but he throws it too high.
And the running back ran into the lineman.
Actually, Evans Malala, he was ahead of his lineman.
Yeah. Boy, that's too bad because that was open.
Well called, let's say. It was a nice play call, but the execution, the line was there, but unfortunately our running back was out in front of the lineman, and he had to reach back to try and get the ball.
Try to catch the football, yeah, that's too bad. Okay, we got 4th and 5. We're in punting situation right here with...
now we got 2 guys back, 50 and 56.
Trey will be punting.
That's a good high kick.
Get away from
Shouldn't be any return on this one. No, he's going to try and take it. We'll pay a price for it.
Yeah, he gained 3 yards.
That's Brian Smith back there. A lineman going back to field punts. He's listed. Brian Smith is 6'2", 215. Offensive and defensive lineman.
Moves it out to the 38.
Well, Canton now has the ball on their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10. 58 seconds left in the first period. Another pretty good field position for the Canton Bulldogs here, Doug.
Yeah, it is. And again, worst case, they pick up a couple first downs, and even if Foxborough holds them, Foxborough's got a long field once again. So we'll see Ross coming out on east center one more time. And again, he's gonna keep, and he's going around the edge. He's got about 7-8 yards.
Yeah. I want you to take a look. If we can see this again, Mike, this would be good. The fullback. Watch the fullback in the 4-point stance. Old Alabama in 1975. Look at him, 1-4.
Yeah, he comes right out, and he's your lead blocker.
He's your lead blocker making a block.
Yeah. I think the key thing right here is they're doing a real good job of like blowing that end out.
Yeah.
We got a break here. It's a holding call on Canton. But
well, if you saw it at the end, he just ripped. I think number 30 grabbed one of our guys and just threw him down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he took away a good gain.
Yep.
But Foxborough will take it, and we're under a minute now. But yeah, our ends on these sweep plays, and they've run everything basically to the right side, our left.
No penetration. We got to get some penetration. We got to take out these wings.
Yeah.
All right, we got 1st and 20 right here.
Oh, another run up the middle.
Boy.
That's the fullback.
He gained about 15, Doug. 85.
Yep, there we go. Mike Marino again.
Yep.
He just picked up all the penalty yardage and then some.
Tackle by number 2, Paul Darcy, and number 18, Pat Cavini.
Let's take a peek at this one.
God, we're just running right by him. So that's the end of the first quarter, and again, Foxborough gets another goose egg on the board, so it seems to become one of their constant MOs that you certainly don't want to have is that they do not score in the opening quarter. And not only that, but they're not moving the ball very well.
They're not moving the ball. They're not controlling the clock because they're not moving the ball. They've only thrown the ball once, which to me means we're going to have to throw the ball again now in the second period just to get back in this thing because Canton is going to keep controlling the clock.
Yeah.
Should be over here, Hearn, from 10 to 5. Need a mattress or know someone?
All right, we're going down to the sidelines.
Hearn Middle School cafeteria tomorrow. Again, the hours are 10 to 5.
There we go.
Thank you, guys. Now, when it's conditions like this, it really comes down to the ground game. And so far, Canton's dominating on that front. You got to keep the ball safe when it's this rainy, and so far they're doing a great job of that. A couple little handles here so far, but no major turnovers. And really, Canton's just kind of dominating in the front seven, finding the holes, and Foxborough really trying to work on that, especially their coaching staff trying to get their guys to bunch together and stop Canton from getting around. That's all for this quarter, guys. See you at halftime.
Oh, pretty good job there.
Thank you.
Looks like somebody wants our job.
He can come up here and take my job away from me.
That.
Good job. Okay, here we go.
So Canton second and about 6 after picking up a big gain on the. What do we got here? A flag?
Too much time. I think he took too much time.
Oh, after coming out of the end of the quarter break.
That's
very unfortunate.
That's why coaches have gray hairs right there.
Yeah.
How can you have a quarter, have a 30-second or a minute off, and not get the play off in time?
Exactly. So again, Canton with their second penalty on this drive moves the ball back, so they'll be looking at 2nd and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Break the huddle. Again, they staying with the same pretty much formation. They got receivers out there, but I think they're window dressing. And there's an inside counter handoff.
Nice play.
Mullally with a good stick. The ball comes loose.
We got the ball, Dougie.
And looks like they're going to call 3rd down, unfortunately. It was a great hit.
Ball was down. It was a great play. That's that counter crisscross. And take a look. One going one way, there you go. Come back the other way.
That ball was loose. Yeah.
3rd and 10.
Ball was loose. Mullally, Corey came up with it, but Mullally on a really good hit. Ball carrier Dan Ellis, he paid the price for that one, and there was no gain on the play. So we have 3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That was a very good play by Mullally.
So we'll see if Canton will pass here. So far they have not. And we're going to see the keeper. There we go. We got another 6 points.
Ross is gone again. My God, this kid has played.
They're going to give him 6 points here, I think. Or they're going to mark him shot. Yeah, they give it to him.
Yeah. My goodness, that's about 60 right there. So he's got a 60 and a 50.
Yeah, he's 100 yards easily.
He can move, can he?
Well, again, they run that option where he rides that fullback into the hole.
Yep.
And it looked really good here. It looked like, geez, Foxborough had them all balled up, and then he pulls it out and takes off down the sideline.
Great fake. We'll see this again. That was an outstanding play. This kid's a good football player.
He certainly is. He certainly is.
And the other thing that I'm trying to emphasize, we can't even see him. We can't even find him.
No.
Nice kick. That kid's got a good leg.
He's got a real good leg, too. So 14-0. Minute and 3 seconds into the second quarter.
Seems like we've been here before.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's not a good place to be. We're going to get a good view right here.
Watch the fake by number one. Great fake.
And
great
look,
fake.
Hassett runs right by him.
Right by him. This kid's got some good feet right here.
Well, sure does. And that's Darcy chasing him, and he really didn't stand a chance. Darcy had to come from all the way to the other side of the field. But the reality is our linebackers and our corners are not picking him up. They're not seeing him with the ball.
He's got to be hitting every play, though.
Pretty much.
You've got to find number one and hit him in every play, so he's a little gun-shy about trying to do the things that he's been able to do so far.
Excellent point, Frank. I mean, back in the heyday of the wishbone option or the triple option, those quarterbacks took a lot of hits.
Oh, boy, they sure did.
They looked good when they got free, but they paid the price a lot of times.
Yep.
And right now, that might be the only way of slowing down Mr. Ross, because he's having a field day with us.
Somebody's got to spy him, as they say. Spy him and hit him, whether he has the ball or not.
So once again, McGonigal back down to DeRay. DeRay takes it about the 12. He's got a hole, and he can break this one out there around midfield. A little spin move. Another spin move and gets into Canton territory. So right now the only excitement is Phil DeRay.
We'll watch this again, if we may, and you're going to see DeRay runs into one of his own guys. And let's watch Phil DeRay run into his own guy.
48-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Gets a couple good blocks right here. He's got a wall of guys. And
nice run.
Good run. We'll take it.
Yep, absolutely.
We'll take it. About 40-yard return that time. So Foxborough breaks the huddle. First time in Canton territory, I believe. No, actually the second time. They were there briefly on the first drive. Little flat pass, and this is snuffed out.
Oh, that's a 15-yard
penalty.
They're
going to get the face mask. They're going to get the face mask. That's too bad.
Yep.
Because number 35 there, Brendan Albert, made a great play getting to the receiver quickly. Unfortunately, he got a little bit of the face mask to make the tackle. So Foxborough picks up 15 yards.
And that's from the line of scrimmage, not from the point of the foul.
Right. So they're going to be down. They were at the 40. They'll be at the 33-yard line right now. So Foxborough's deepest penetration of the contest, so they couldn't have come at a better time.
That takes the ball down to the Canton 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
A little swing pass here to Darcy. Yeah, he's got him good. He's got him good. And part of that was because Darcy ducked under it.
Yep.
And now we're going to see Capichetti try that power dive up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 4 or 5. See, you got some different guys out there. Actually, get a chance to see my nephews out there. They're Matt Seuss, number 65, is checked in at tackle.
What's he playing? Left tackle?
Left tackle.
Left tackle, very good.
And again, he's here with Bartuka and Farmer. I mentioned a couple of these linemen already. Jermaine Pugh, number 13, is one of the receivers, captain.
I think we throw the football here, Doug.
Well, we got 3 receivers to the near side.
Absolutely.
Single coverage on the top.
Watch the middle.
And Clagg's going that way. Oh, it should have been picked off.
Oh, it's interference.
Who are we going to get this on us?
No. This is an defensive interference. Push. The kid came across to knock the ball away, but in the back of that, was number 12, I think, had the penalty on him.
So we pick up another 15. It's not a spot foul like the pros.
Yep.
That ball was hanging up there, too.
That should have been picked off. The kid had it. Maybe we can take another look at that one, Mike.
So maybe 30, I think number 35 it might have been, was coming across. But Foxborough will benefit again from another 15-yard penalty.
Let's take a look at the end of this, guys.
That ball's way up
That's
in the
flopping.
air.
It's flopping.
Yeah, it was number 35. He should have had that. It would have been negated anyhow by the penalty, but still, wet ball, Clegg trying to throw it.
We'll take the break.
Absolutely. So Clagg's going to roll to his left. He's throwing up another one.
That's way.
Few comes down with it, I think.
There's a penalty too, and it's a touchdown.
Few has a touchdown.
Foxborough touchdown by number 13, Jermaine Few. Touchdown pass from number 3, Mark Flagg.
Now there is a flag, so we're going to see it's a touchdown.
Yeah, it was a defensive pass interference.
Well, we needed that. Again, Few with a circus catch. He's made a few of them this year.
Well, he's certainly big enough. He's up about 6'3".
Yeah, he is. He's got long arms too. So there's Cronin.
He missed it. Oh, he made it.
Oh boy, that was ugly looking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We'll take it though. Goes over the bar in between the uprights. It all counts.
All right, let's look at Marky Clegg here.
Scores. Canton Bulldogs 14.
Oh, yeah,
That flag came out early, so yeah.
That's face guarding. That was face guarding on the guy who did not get the breakup.
Fortunately, Few saw the ball the whole way. So Foxborough cuts the lead in half. A much needed touchdown. 8:29 left in the second quarter. 14-7 Canton Bulldogs here. And John Cronin will tee the ball up at Foxborough's 40-yard line for the ensuing kickoff.
We got to get a turnover, Doug.
Yeah, turnover, a big stop because Canton's gone down 2 straight drives now. And has looked good doing it both times behind the legs of Dennis Ross.
Now for the Warriors, number 23, John Cronin.
And again, we got our lineman back there to receive the kick. There's Albert. And
he got stuffed.
Yeah, he sure did. 32 for the Warriors. Martin McElroy made the tackle. Good kick coverage.
Nice play.
Shoot Albert on the return. Tackled by number 32, Martin McElroy.
There we go. Really good tackle.
Yep. Okay, Canton first and 10.
Canton on the 23-yard line.
Well, Foxborough needs containment here. And here we go with Ross again. Now he pitches it. Ball almost got away from the running back, but he paid the price once again as Garini with a hit.
That's 85. Well, Canton's got some weird numbers, don't they?
Sure do.
That's Mike Marino again, number 85 in the backfield.
He made a good job of holding on to that pitch because it was getting away from him.
2nd and 10.
No gain.
On the Canton 23-yard line.
That's an encouraging sign. They shut one down on the edge. And again, they favor their right side. Now they're going to try left as I say that. And
nice play.
Yeah, really good over there. Good effort there. And once again,
I think that was it Trey? I think it was. I think it was Garini.
Has Marino on the carry again.
Well, they got a long 7 right here. Maybe we're going to get a pass here, Doug.
Or he's going to do what he's done best. He's going to ride that fullback into the hole and then pull it out. It's been their best play so far. Worked twice for touchdowns and another time for a long gain as well. Canton's line doesn't look very big. You know, they all similar across.
No, about 5'11", 200.
Yeah.
There's
Into the hole. Yeah, he gave it to him. He's got to come up here. Where's your linebackers? Nice job. So a host of Warriors in on that tackle. Corey there. Matt Pond there.
No, we got the turnover. So let's see if we can push another one in before half.
Foxborough gang tackle led by number 44.
Greeny's
Back
back
on
deep.
at number 45, Brandon Corey.
I'm actually surprised DeRay's not back there with the way he's been returning kicks.
You're right.
But Greeny's a solid back to have there as well. And McGonagall's the kicker, and he gets off a decent kick here. It's high. Greeny's going to take it at his own 40. He's got a wall of blockers here.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he is. Don't hit anybody. Just let it go. Great return. Obviously, the coaches knew who to put back there, so we get a 60-yard punt return by Trey Guarini, and the Warriors quickly are back in this ball game.
Wow, that was quick, too.
You can see that wall set up. He got one good block around midfield, and then he just had all blue jerseys.
Just a wall of blue.
So we'll see John Cronin with the attempt to try and tie this game up. Foxborough basically has scored 2 touchdowns on their last 2 touches.
Yeah, in under 30 seconds.
Good snap. And we have a good kick. So we're even.
Let's take a look at Trey Guarini right here.
There's his first good block. That's Darcy with a good block. And then there's one right there. I believe that's Hassett. And then he's got Richard Davis leading the way. And the best thing right here is nobody did something stupid by pushing a kid from behind.
Exactly.
It's notorious when kids just feel they have to hit somebody all the time. And you know, you say, if your guy's ahead of everybody else,
let him go.
Let him go. Become a cheerleader.
Please do your part to make all athletic contests a positive and enjoyable experience.
Well, this is interesting right now.
Yeah, it sure is.
I'm going to pull up the seat here.
What's also interesting is we're missing our buddy Al Silzio tonight. We're hoping Al's doing okay. The weather obviously is not conducive to him
for his health
and stuff like that.
Sure.
But we always like having Al with us. But
because he's fun.
He is fun.
He's a fun guy.
He is, and he's a legend and an icon here in Foxborough with the sports and everything else. Really good guy.
Yep.
So we get Cronin with a nice squib kick there. And that one is picked up. Yep, number 50 again. These crazy numbers for them. That's Brian Smith.
No 20s or teens here, boy. There's 80s and 50s.
That's about it.
Canton,
you know, scrappy as they are, they don't have a very big team. I counted the roster. There's about 47 kids, I think, here. And I'm looking across. I see, I think 3 sets of crutches over there as well. So they don't have the numbers, but
you said they had a pretty good freshman team, right?
Their freshman team looked real good yesterday. Unfortunately, they put a little bit of a spanking on our group of boys.
Stands and tickets for the Touchdown Club's 50-50 raffle.
All right, here's Ross under center again.
Foxborough showing blitz.
We jumped off.
Actually, it's Pond to get back.
2016 football programs. Be sure to pick up your program at the concession stand.
Taking a long time there. We might see another delay of game here. Here's the outside pitch. Gets around the edge. You got Pat Caveney over there, trips up the ball carrier, and he's going to be close to first down. I think he's shy by about a yard. 18, Pat Caveney on the tackle. That ball carrier was...
18, Dan Dillon. Tackled by number 12, Devin Hassett.
Joe Mulcahy.
Yeah, they're 1 yard
Second
short.
yard.
Coming up to 5 minutes remaining in the half. And again, Ross tucked way in underneath that center. And an audible at the line here. Mulcahy, number 4, is jumping all over the place. He's a wingback right there in the formation. And now we're going to have a timeout, their third. Which happened, I've seen there a couple times too, partner, is when Mulcahy starts his motion, the Foxborough guys are jumping quickly, and where the turf is so wet,
Yep.
they're
Tough
they're
time
almost
getting back.
tough time getting back right into position.
You know what I wonder, Dougie? I wonder if Dylan, or not Dylan, but Dennis Ross, the quarterback, is staggering his count.
Yeah,
Because we're jumping.
all over the place, aren't we?
Yeah, and it's just the linebackers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're looking at him and he's staggering his count, meaning that he'll give a down, set, go, and then it's just a different.
He picks a speed,
Cadence.
he picks a different speed. The emphasis on his goes.
Yep.
But what happens there is it throws the timing of the defense off because they're reacting to a sound and not so much the ball. We always teach them watch the ball.
Absolutely, and that's a great point. We try to teach the kids. You're going to go on the ball. You look at the ball. When the ball moves, you move. But you get so jumpy.
You get caught up in the sounds because that's what the offense goes on the sound.
Exactly.
So here we go, 2nd and 1. And we're going to see a pass out of Ross. And he heaves this one up. This should be picked. Oh, it's caught, though. Richard Davis had the opportunity to come up with that.
Unbelievable that he caught that ball.
Sure is. That's Mulcahy right in between two Foxborough defenders.
That was Pick City right there, and we just blew it.
Should have been. We had Guarini and Davis.
Let's take a look at the reception.
This
right
ball's
here.
hanging up there.
Boy, he didn't throw that ball well either.
Look at that. You just got to want that ball.
Absolutely. Well,
big play.
First down,
Foxborough territory, Foxborough 38-yard line. And we're going to see, nice job there.
Great play.
Pond shoots the gap and drops Ross. About the first time tonight he's been hit for a loss.
Wasn't even touched. Wasn't. Let's watch Matt Pond from the 44. Nobody touched him.
And that's, to your point earlier, Frank, those are the type of hits you got to put on Ross to slow his game down.
Absolutely.
That was right on the hip.
Yeah, we talked about the fact that he's got great wheels, but if you don't hit him and don't hit him often, he'll just keep getting up and moving.
Sure, he lost 5 on the play, so he has 2nd and 15, 3:45, clock is running. Ball is now on the Foxborough 42-yard line. And they're going to try the left side, and Ross has got it again. He's keeping it. He turns it into the middle.
He picked up about 7.
Yeah, it looked like Hassett laid a hit on him, and again, Pond's there, and Guarini as well. Tough part here is keeping that ball dry. You see both teams with multiple balls coming in after each play, just trying to keep them dry.
Well, we got about 3rd and 7 right now, and I'm assuming they're not going to punt the football with 3 minutes left, guys. So you're probably going to get 2 plays here if they don't get a first down here.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And here we go. Ross is going to roll out. We'll pass play again. He's going up top. Number 12's open.
Oh, boy, he was open, too.
He had height advantage over Guarini. He had to turn 180 degrees, though, to try and make that catch. But if Ross throws that ball to the outside versus the inside, we may have a 6-point play right there.
Let's take a look at Ross.
4th and 7 on the Foxborough 34.
You can see he had a step there. That was Tony Harris was behind Trey Guarini. Fortunately for Foxborough, the ball was thrown to the wrong side or the wrong shoulder. But Ross just showed us there, and he's got a pretty good little arm.
Yep. All right, here we go. We got 4th and 7 right now.
The incomplete pass stops the clock at 2:51.
Which is in our favor.
Yep, Foxborough still has 4 timeouts.
I'm watching 12 again, Doug.
And he's rolling out. He's going to do the down, out, and up. And there's some good pressure. And great defense that time by Devin Hassett. 12 on 12 there. He doesn't let Harris get behind him.
Pass intended for number 12, Tony Harris, incomplete.
So nice defensive stop by the Warriors.
Foxborough takes over on downs.
Now let's see what we can do here. We got the ball in decent field position on their own 34.
34-yard line.
This ball's going up, Doug.
Well, it probably should.
We got to throw the football now.
We got 4 timeouts in the pocket. Few's coming to our side. We're going to send 3 receivers to the far side.
You're not going to put this number 4 on Few one-on-one.
He's going to try and bump him here.
It cannot happen. No,
And we're going to run up the middle, and there's really nothing there.
Question that one. I think he lost yardage.
Yeah,
on that.
Capichetti really ran into a wall and gets nothing. Stakes aren't moving at all.
Foxborough carry by number 5, Anthony Capichetti.
I mean, I'm looking at that one-on-one right there, and Few's got a little bit of height on him, right? Yeah, exactly.
Usually, I'm just making a gesture to Dougie where the wide receiver pulls his face mask to let the quarterback know that he's got his defender man-to-man. And Few being 6'3" and the other kid's about 5'9", we got a big advantage right there.
Yeah, now they bring him in tight. We're bunched in with our receivers. And now we're going to see Few going to the outside. You got to keep running, though. No, that one there should have been caught. It was on his hands.
Yep, got to catch that.
That was a well-thrown ball, and we got a guy down for Foxborough.
It's a lineman.
I think it's Cade Triani. Oh, this kid has just such bad luck. It is. He's grabbing at his leg. All right, we're going to see Few on the end of this, and you'll see this is a well-thrown ball.
Got to catch this ball
right there on the hands. And again, I'm not trying to pick on anybody. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but I've seen Jermaine Few make the circus catches like he did on the touchdown.
Yep.
And then that ball there it should be an easy catch.
Yep.
You know, he sees it coming into his hands the whole way. All right, this is the one you got to make. He's watching it the whole way, and he reaches up, and it's just off his fingertips. And
if the ball is in your hands, you catch the football. It doesn't matter if it's Jermaine Few or
anybody.
Fred Bolitnikoff.
Absolutely, anybody there. You know, I mean, if that was Julian Edelman, you got to make that catch.
Yep.
But a well-thrown ball by Clegg, which was the encouraging part. But right now, we're at a quiet field here at the Ahern with Cade Triani down there being attended to by the medical staff.
You know, I talked to his dad today, Tim, and he was talking how excited his son was about playing and getting an opportunity now, and he's only a junior.
Yeah.
And he has had some difficult times, some difficult injuries, correct? Though?
Yeah, the legs.
Yep.
It seems to be his legs somehow. And I got to tell you, his dad is a super guy, and his son's just like him. They're two quality people.
Yep.
Known Tim for a lot of years, coming up through the Pop Warner program. Big Miami Dolphins fan.
We won't hold that.
We won't hold that against them. No.
Well,
Cade's up.
He's up.
He is a solid kid, and again, he's missed the first couple games coming back last week, and well, tonight.
Well, hopefully he'll get back in there, but he's got to come out for at least one play.
Yeah. Well, the fact that he's walking off under his own power is very encouraging.
Sure.
Clock is stopped. Foxborough's facing a 3rd and 10 now.
They got trips over here on the short side.
Well, still at their own 34-yard line. Again, with a little pressure, Clegg steps up. He's gonna get sacked. Yeah, you gotta make up your mind. Yeah.
I think he ran backwards there.
Yeah, he did.
And it's 4th down now.
Well, Canton's gonna get one more shot, which
they just called timeout too.
Yeah. They had good pressure there, forced Clegg out of his pocket, but then there's the indecision part. So you can see. He steps up, which is the right thing to do, but now his line can't hold the blocks much longer. So he's either going to throw that away or he's going to keep it and still go upfield and try to get something.
Right, and he was away from the tackle too, so he could have just dumped it.
Just throw it right out of bounds. Instead, he loses like 6-7 yards on the play.
Which makes it 4th and 17 from the Foxborough 28-yard line. Their own 28-yard line, and it's 4th down, so we got to get rid of the ball.
Well, Greeny will be back doing the punting chores. Best thing here is try and keep the ball away from any return guy. And again, we got our pair of linemen back there.
50 and 56. Those are the return
Smith and
guys.
Albert. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm going to be honest with you. Decent snap, no pressure. Greeny gets off a nice spiral kick. This is Smith on the return, and he's going to fight it back to about the 45,
46,
yeah. So Canton, with one timeout left, I believe, they're going to have a minute and a half, roughly.
Number 50, Brian Smith.
These are linemen back here, folks. Number 50. Look at this kid. And nothing fancy, too. He just, I'm going to go straight ahead.
Take as many with them.
That's right.
With me as I can.
Mullally at the bottom there with the shoestring tackle, but the reality of it is the kid did a pretty good job.
And they got great field position right
Yeah,
here.
they do. So now let's see what Dennis Ross has. Got some motion. They're going to break out of that. And again, these are all audibles they seem to be calling at the line of scrimmage. They start with one play, finish with another.
That's a recall. The offensive lineman down below is about 20 yards away. He's making that call.
Just the keeper again. He rides that fullback.
Oh, he's got another first down.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And now they got to move.
Richard Davis, number 7, on the stop. That'll move the chains. Stop the clock for a second.
I'm going to say Dennis Ross has got about 130, 140 yards in the first half.
It looks like Canton has just called a timeout. They're all out. Yep, they're out of their timeouts. Yeah, he's probably got that much, Frank. Yeah.
They're calling 2 plays in the huddle right now.
They got a minute 9. And again, if they get out of bounds or pick up a first down, it's going to stop the clock.
Last Foxborough tackles by number 7, Richard Davis.
Really just need to contain that kid.
There's always one kid on some team. There's always a player, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems that way.
It's actually nice to see that Canton, which is not a great football program at this point in their history, but I mean they've had good football teams in the '80s. But this is a program I think that's on the way back, and I think that's probably why Boheim took the job again.
Well, the Hawk is a real good football league, and you know they always are well represented in the playoffs. A lot of Super Bowls over the years between Mansfield, Foxborough, North Attleboro. You know, Franklin had a couple trips to the Super Bowl. Sharon's got a Super Bowl victory.
That's right.
So, you know, good football. Here we are, first down. And we're going to see a pass play. And he's going deep down the middle. And again, we got great coverage here. Richard Davis, that's time, had the inside position.
Davis had good position.
He really did. Harris is looking like he wants an interference call, but Davis, great position.
If anything, it could have been called offensive.
Yeah, if he's pushing on him, yeah, you're right. That was very encouraging right there. But once again, we saw the strength of Ross's arm as he threw that ball about 40 yards.
Well, we got a 2nd and 10, and there's 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the first half. It's been a pretty entertaining half right now, Doug, I think.
Well, it's turned out that way. When it was 14-0 Canton, I was thinking like flashbacks of last week. And
yep.
I kind of like where we're at right now. And we're going to see the keeper again. And he brought down number 36 for Foxborough with a really good tackle there.
They got no timeouts left. The clock is moving.
That's Keith Pham.
And he's going over to the sideline.
Tackle by number 36, Keith Pham.
You got to dump the ball, kid. You got to dump the ball, Ross. Boy, I tell you, they're just walking up to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to have about 30 seconds when they get up to the line.
Yeah. I'm astounded by how slowly they're doing this.
Yep, we're under 30. And we're going to see a pass play, and there's Pond with great pressure. Oh, Garini at the last second punches that ball away. Close call right there.
Pass intended for number 4, Joe Mulcahy. Incomplete. Broken up by number 4, Trey Graney.
We're going to see the end of this. Mulcahy looks like he's open here, too. And there's Garini. Yeah, because our guy Hassett fell down. 12 is open in the middle of the field.
Wide open. Well, you know, it's easy to say when I'm up here, but the kid's running for his life and trying to find somebody.
Down the Foxborough 40-yard line.
They're going to punt. safe call right here.
Probably a smart thing to do. Unless Guarini runs back another
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
But he's not back.
He's semi-back there now. I don't think they're 100% sold on this. And not only that, they probably just don't want to turn the ball over. So let him kick this one out. Decent kick there. That ball's going to be out around the 5-6 yard line. 9 seconds. Foxborough will take a knee here end of half and be happy being tied at this point in time, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Canton will be getting the second half kickoff, so the Warriors will have to plan on making the initial stop and then seeing what they can do when they get the ball back.
No, I'm looking at Canton's schedule. They played Pentucket Regional, Scituate, Milford, and now Foxborough. And I think Milford beat them up last week. I think they did a big job on it, like 40 points, which is not good for us.
Yeah.
Milford's got. Where do you see this fullback? 6'1", 225 going to Yale.
Really? Wow.
Milford kid, big, strong fullback.
Well, they also got a former Foxborough kid there, Feaster.
Yeah.
You know.
Score at halftime.
All right, we're going down to the field once again to Brady.
Foxborough Warriors 14.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Foxborough senior Alex Perillo. Now, Alex, I know you'd love to be out there, but you got to be happy with your team coming back from the 4-0 deficit.
Yeah, no, they're definitely. We struggled early on, but we're starting to string a little bit of a comeback together.
Yeah, definitely. Special teams has had a huge impact on this game. With Trey Guarini's touchdown and Phil DeRay starting a nice drive. What can you say about that?
I don't think enough can be said about the work the special teams guys put in. Such an underappreciated aspect of the game, and it really you can see on the field it will change the course of the game.
Yeah. And one final question: Canton's main threat is their quarterback, Dennis Ross. How do you think you guys are going to try to slow him down?
I think we just got to do a better job setting the edge. Once we let him get outside, that's how he's killing us. So the defensive ends, linebackers, whatever it takes, are going to have to come up and set that edge.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
Well, there's two guys who want our jobs.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Wow, I can already see the future. All right, well, the band's not here tonight, obviously, because of the weather conditions. So we'll probably take about a 12-minute break, and then we'll be back for second half action. So 14-14 at the half. We'll see you soon.
Thanks again. Hope to see you at the Warren Middle School cafeteria tomorrow.
All right, welcome back for second half action. Tonight's contest, Canton Bulldogs and the Foxborough Warriors knotted at 14 at halftime. And Frank, it didn't look good in the first quarter for Foxborough, and then second quarter was all Foxborough.
Tale of two games, Doug. First period all Canton, second period all Foxborough. We're tied up at 14, and I think the last man standing. This game's going down to the end. This game's going down to the end, I think, and. Canton has showed they can move the football, and they have a terrific quarterback who's got great feet. He had 2 long touchdown runs in the first half. So, well, we'll see who bulls their neck the most.
Yeah, and then Foxborough will be kicking to Canton to start the second half as we receive the opening kickoff. John Cronin's teeing it up, and back again, as we've seen a couple times already for Canton, is we have 2 basically linemen back there, Brian Smith and Jude Albert, number 50 and number 56. So here we are.
Just odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. And Cronin gets a nice deep kick. And
that's a great kick.
Yeah, man. Smith catches it inside his own 10-yard line, and he's met immediately. Number 20 for the Warriors is the first guy down there. That's Pat Carey. Again, that's a lineman that makes like an over-the-shoulder catch. Fantastic.
I know, it's crazy.
Taking down by number 20, Pat Carey, and number 56, David Dow.
56, David Dow also in on that tackle for the Warriors. So Canton will start their first possession in the second half.
First down, Canton.
At their own
22-yard line.
22-yard line. And again, we're going to get a look at Dennis Ross, the quarterback, who's been their offense basically here. And we're going to have a straight ahead fullback dive. I believe that's Marino.
You know, Doug, they've only got 3 plays off of that unbalanced, or not unbalanced, but the staggered backfield. They dive, they got the counter, and they got the end play on both ends. And Ross does it all well because he hides the ball so well. If you hadn't seen or listened to us in the first half, take a look at Dennis Ross get under the center. You can barely see him. And they got him listed at 6'1", 195. So.
And if he truly is 6'1", he's really bent down low.
Absolutely. Take a peek at this.
Foxborough showing blitz in the middle, and there you can see Ross on the keeper.
He's got a first down.
He does have the first down. He's met over there, but not until he does pick up enough yardage. A whole host of Warriors.
Yeah, they're saying first down, move the chains.
Yeah.
And they have been able to move the football against Foxborough's front. Our linebackers have played very well, but they've had to play a chase game. This kid Ross is a nice little quarterback. He's got great feet.
It looks like Foxborough's changed it up to, they've taken out a couple of their bigger guys on the interior, and it looks like they're going more athletic. Keith Pham, number 36, for example, is checked in, and Keith Pham is all of 5'9" and 150 pounds. So between him and the 2 starting tacklers that were in there, there's at least a 100-pound difference.
Yeah, we've gone quick.
We've gone quick. We've had to. And once again, you're going to see that keeper. And this is, I think, a good play there by Hassett, number 12, who grabbed Ross by the ankles and allowed his partners in crime there to come up and finish the deal.
Brought down by number 12, Devin Hassett.
See Caveney, number 18, the ender, but Hassett is the one who seals this off immediately. Gets helped by Guarini.
Tyler Silveri.
And Tyler Silveri also in on that tackle. So a loss of 2 brings up a 2nd and 12. We're already under 9 minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
Now understand full well that the Canton quarterback, Ross, has only thrown the ball twice in the first half. Once was a long completion. So their modus of operandi here is running the football.
Certainly is, and here we go again. He's going to read. This time he dished it off.
Oh boy, he's got another first down plus 10.
This is number 30 here running the ball for them.
That's a dive.
Yeah.
That's a dive play.
Alec Ragusa.
Yeah, that's
a
not
real
good.
big gain. That's a 20-plus yard gain right
Absolutely, close to 30.
Nice run. This time, he handed off to his up back, who found the hole there in the Foxborough defense.
First down.
Oh, we're going to get a reverse view, so this is great action.
41-yard line.
That's Ragusa, and he just gets outside, and there's Hassett again, and Corey, Mullally. Yeah, a couple missed tackles here, but they're so focused on stopping Ross that sometimes you tend to forget about the other guys. First down. And Ross he fumbles the ball.
And we got it.
Hey, it's JJ Amoyu with the recovery. And if we see this replay, you're going to see it. I'm going to point out what happens here. When Ross loses this ball, we're going to see it. He actually gets tackled still, preventing him from getting back to the ball. So that just slips out of his hands. Now while this ball's on the ground, see immediately he gets blocked off the ball. Nice recovery. That was a big turnover right there.
Finally a break.
So Foxborough takes over at their own 44. First mistake we've seen out of Ross tonight.
Yeah.
High snap, Clyde pulls it down. He gives it to Mullally. Mullally got nowhere to run. He runs into the kick returners. Smith and Albert. No gain on the play for Mullally.
Tackle at number 6, Dan Pierre.
Oh, we got a 2nd and 10 here, Doug.
2nd and 10 on the Foxborough 44.
I actually would like to see him come back to that screen play, just execute it better.
You're right, that was a good play.
So right now we see Mullally with a cut block, Clegg scrambling, he's going to get pulled from behind. That's Smith.
It's a good thing he held on to that too, because he had Smith had him right around the arm.
Could have been giving that one right back.
Let's take a look at Mark Clegg here.
He's going to roll out to his left, and immediately he's already under siege. That's where Gusa misses him. And then there's Smith who hauls him down from behind. But
to the Foxborough 39-yard line.
Those are linebackers basically that are blitzing, and we're not picking them up.
Third and about 15.
This is a good screen opportunity right here, Doug.
I agree. If they come hard like they just did on that last play. Foxborough's bunched. They don't have anybody really spread wide out. Mullally picks up another blitz. And this ball's thrown up for grabs. Nope. Nah, there's no flag there.
Uncatchable ball.
Wall over his head.
We got to punt the ball now.
Number 13.
Yeah, we wasted an opportunity on this drive. But
number 1, Dennis Rosson on the coverage.
There's no interference here.
Fourth down.
Everyone's looking for it, but it's none. Oh, nice defensive answer by the Bulldogs. Keeps Foxborough in check, and we'll be kicking away. Guarini once again doing the punting chores for Foxborough. And back again is Albert and Smith. Decent snap. And a real good kick. This is going to go inside the 10, inside the 5.
On a 1 yard line.
1 yard line.
That was a huge mistake right there. They got to go back and get that ball. That kid didn't even, 56, he didn't even go after the ball.
Wow.
Didn't even go after the ball. We got to see this again, because this is a huge Canton mistake.
That ball, once it hit the ground, too, it just kind of like skipped, slid another 10 yards, 15 yards. Well,
let's take a look at this kick again.
The 1.5 yard line.
Watch this kid just stop. All right, I'm going to let it go. What? I'm going to let it go.
Look at that. Well, let's see what we can do with this.
My guess is we stuff them right here. I mean, this is they got to run the middle. They got to run the middle.
Here goes your fullback. Oh, there's a hit by Guarini. That's for Gusa. He's going to be stood up at the 1 yard line still, but
coaches are yelling for safety, but I think he got out.
Forward progress, yeah. But he got a hit immediately on the handoff. Let's see this. Oh, good angle right here.
Carried by number 30, Alec Ragusa.
He spins off it.
Stopped by number 45.
Yeah, he got about to the 2, 1.5, 2.
Devin Hassett.
Yeah, Richard Davis here, Corey's here. A handful of Warriors, but he got plopped immediately. 5.5 minutes left.
If I'm coaching this guy, as much as I want to stuff the middle, I got to be prepared for this kid to go outside.
Big time. And here's what we're going to see.
There he goes, too.
And now he's got the possible pitch. No, it's up back. No.
And he got out to about the 4. That was about it. You just have to hold on to the football.
Foxborough did a really good job of stringing that one out that time. Tyler Silveria, number 82, in there.
He got out to about the 5. Yeah, you can't. They're bowling their necks to stuff the middle. We got to get outside.
Again, Guarini's very active over there, and Darcy as well. So we have a
carries it out to about the 4 yard line.
3rd and 6.
Yeah, about 3rd and 6.
Tackled by number 4, Trey Guarini.
Okay, Coach, what do you got here?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not throwing the ball, that's for sure, but I am going to try and run that option to the right side. That's where they're going to go left, and they're going fullback dive.
This kid got a first down. Can you believe that?
Ragusa.
He's a tough kid.
He certainly is. He just ground out like 8-9 yards on that carry.
That's a shame right there. We should have bowled our necks and stopped them.
Again, I think we're a little happy just to contain Ross. We're kind of like looking past some of the other guys.
Foxborough tackle number 63,
Point of contact.
Joe Bartuca.
So first down for Canton. First set of downs here.
Canton first down
4 minutes
on their own
clock.
15-yard line.
But they're still deep, but they're at their own 15. And here we go. You see Ross.
Oh, he's got a hole too. Boy, he had a big hole. He got about 7.
Once again, Guarini on a tackle.
Boy, I don't know. Where's the linebacker on that play?
Carried by number 1, Dennis Ross. Tackled by number 4, Trey Guarini.
Unless we'll see if we're blitzing here, maybe shoot a gap. We are.
Yeah, 40 Pond
Pond
caught in the blitz.
Yeah. He just picked the wrong hole to go.
That's the problem with the blitz. When you got an athletic kid like this, boy, I tell you, he can find the hole.
Sure can. Gain 7. We're at 2nd and 3. Still a light drizzle going on out on the field. And now we're going to see the fullback dive once again.
He picked up 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's going to be close to first down, but I don't. Yeah, they gave it to him.
They gave it to him, yeah.
So,
Foxborough
consecutive first downs on this drive by the Bulldogs.
Number 18.
Started at their own 1-yard line, and now they're out at the 25.
We got to get some penetration here, Doug. We got to work these guards pretty hard. At least take the middle away.
Yeah. We're again, we went smaller and quicker inside, and it has helped a little bit. We're just going to be a little better on the tackling side. Oh, there's a big hit. But there he goes.
Oh, my God. Look at this kid.
He just picked up like 40 yards.
Got 40 yards. I didn't even see how he came out.
I tell you what, again, the fullback took a shot right there, and I think, Ross just pulls the ball out in a nick of time.
Let's take a look at Dennis Ross right here, number 1.
Paul Darcy.
Boom.
Look at this. We got to make a tackle. We got 3 guys on him.
Corey blows up the fullback, but everyone thinks that's the end of the play.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ross has still got the ball.
Still going.
So he picked up 41 yards on that run.
Yeah,
so he's got 200 yards of rushing.
I think if he doesn't, he's real close to it. Real close to it.
Last week, Elizabeth for Sharon had 190.
190. We can't if we can't stop a running back from getting that many yards in a football game where the clock is moving like this. That means we don't have the football.
Yeah. So apparently, it looked like a promising opportunity for Foxborough.
Sure.
Pinning Canton down at their own 1-yard line. All of a sudden now we're on the verge of being behind again because they're driving at our 34.
First and 10.
First 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yep.
We've literally had the ball. This is like the KP game. We've literally had the ball like a minute and a half in this quarter. We've run 3 plays, and that's it.
Yep, you're right. Man, this kid's going to be exhausted at the end of this game, this kid Ross.
Well, win, lose, or draw, he's earned it tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's done everything for them. He's got great hands. He's got great feet. He's rushed for about 200 yards. He's 1 for 2 passing that I know of. But he's a great athlete, this kid.
Sure is. There we go. Canton breaks the huddle. They come out. First and 10 at the Foxborough 34. 2:14 on the clock. Foxborough once again showing blitz. And they stuff him this time. One of the few times that they've actually contained Dennis Ross tonight. Corey and Pond there teamed up with, I think, Mullally as well for a loss of about a yard. 2nd and 11.
If I'm coaching now, I gotta get him outside.
Warriors led by number 63, Joe Bartuga.
He's got to be getting tired of getting hit too.
Well, you and I said earlier that's the one way you slow the kid down.
Absolutely, got to hit him.
Got to put a pop on him each and every time. And there's a pitch.
Oh boy, he's got to move. He's got
Guarini with a really good play again.
That's a pretty good run right there, though.
Tell you what, we've called Guarini's name multiple times tonight.
No, he's had a nice ball game. There's no question about it.
Obviously, he had the touchdown on a punt return, but
defensively, he's played outstanding.
Warriors.
It's only a gain of 4, but
let's look at Trey Guarini here.
Ken's got a few guys out there. Good block on Hassett right there, but Guarini fights off his block early, makes the hit, and allows his linebackers an opportunity to finish off the play. Dan Ellis was the ball carrier right there for Canton. So we have a 3rd down and about 7, maybe make it 8. And Ross is going to try that left side. He's going to go to fullback dive. We have a flag down.
Oh, this has got to be a hold. This has got to be a hold.
Chop block.
Chop block.
Yep.
Just as bad.
And basically what happens there, folks, is you can cut block in the line. However, if one guy's engaged with a defender, another guy cannot hit him low. And I think this is what we got going on there. That's a good block right there. That can't be the penalty.
That is the one.
Might be over here, I think. Might have been right where
Yeah,
Bartucco was.
you're right. You're right. Good call.
Bartucco was getting his legs cut out, and then somebody came over the top and finished. So they did a 2-for-1 on him, and it cost him. That's a big one, too, folks. That's 15 yards. So
that's a drive killer.
They do get the down back, but it's now 3rd and 23 instead of about a 4th and 4. They had a manageable 4th down opportunity had they not had the penalty. And this will probably, barring a pass or an out-of-bounds play, be the last play of the 3rd quarter as we're under 30 seconds.
Look for number 12, Dougie. Slot receiver. Ah, they're going to run.
There's Ragusa. And he's going to pick up about 8 or 9 of that back. He's still not down. Tough kid, like you said, Frank.
He is a tough kid. Tough kid. Legs are moving all the time. He picked up about 8 yards.
Yeah.
4th down now.
Actually, they give him credit for 13 because it was 3rd and 23, and now it's 4th and 10. That's a 13-yard run up the gut, and that'll be the quarter.
It's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, Canton Bulldogs 14.
So scoreless. The scoreless 3rd quarter, quick 3rd quarter. And we're going to go downstairs to Brady once again on the sidelines.
This is it. All right, guys, so as I mentioned at the end of the 1st quarter, Canton was really dominating the run game, and still they're seeming to get something's going on the run, but it's definitely been better from Foxborough's half of it. As Alex Burrow mentioned at the end of the 2nd quarter, Foxborough just needed to keep the quarterback for Canton really centered and not let him get around the outside. And so far they've done a good job of that. There's only one long run from the quarterback, but overall Foxborough definitely managing it well on the defensive side of things. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. Hopefully Foxborough can get a win.
Well, thanks again, Brady. The one key thing, though, is, again, Canton started this drive at their own 1-yard line, and even if Foxborough holds this 4th down play and gets the ball back, they took away a lot of field, and they killed about 8 minutes off the clock.
That's the key right there. We always talk about it in a high school football game. Each team has 10 first downs, and it's primarily a running game, which is why they have so many first downs to stop the clock. So it's not a great passing. This is not a great passing team, Canton, and they need to control the clock, and they've controlled the clock against Foxborough very, very well.
Yeah. Which actually a lot of the games so far this year have been that way.
Yep.
Ken just takes one of the timeouts right here. Again, coming out of end of the quarter break.
Yep.
They did it when they went from the 1st to the 2nd quarter and had to delay a game. It probably would have had the same thing happen here had they not taken that 20-second timeout.
You're right.
That's kind of unheard of.
Well, we're in punt formation. I don't know if I trust this. Nice snap.
And he's going to do a little sidewinder, and that's a decent roll. It's going to come down inside the 11-yard line. So Can's going to trust their defense at this point in time and see if they can pin Foxborough down there, hold them on a 3 and out, and maybe get the ball back in good shape.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
I'd be putting my eyes on Jermaine Few.
Yeah.
I just he's such a big target that, and I don't see a lot of size in that defensive backfield for Canton, Doug. I got to think that Few, if number 13 for Foxborough, is going to be a target.
And he should. And unfortunately for Foxborough, we're going to see a little run play here. It's Capuchetti. going to blow off the left tackle. Get a couple, but a couple things that's hurt Foxborough's offense this year. One, the loss of Jack O'Donnell early.
Yep.
All right. Talk about another big target. 6-foot kid, athletic as can be, got great hands. So they lose him, and then they lose Johnny Whitehouse in the KP game.
Yeah.
Johnny Whitehouse, had 2 touchdown receptions in the home opener. Him and Clegg had a lot of chemistry.
Yep.
So you take 2 weapons away from Clegg, and that hurts. So here we go. We're going to see pass play here, and he's going underneath, and he's got Mullally, and it goes through Mullally's hands.
I think he threw it behind him, Doug.
He did.
That puts us in a difficult third down, too.
Foxborough pass intended for number 22, Matt Mullally.
What I'd like to see is Hassett had a touchdown pass last week.
Yep.
Hassett's very athletic. He can run patterns. He's got good hands. Now Clegg gets a little bit of time this throw, and he does. He throws it just behind Mullally. But he's also got 2 guys in the same area. Greeny should never have been that close to Matt Mullally. So 3rd and about 6. Clock is stopped at 10 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Capicetti's alone back with Clegg. And he's got DeRay open on the sideline. Nice job. DeRay's had a couple of good opportunities tonight to.
Early on, we got a flag.
Pass complete number 1, Phil DeRay.
I think we got holding.
This will be a shame.
Yep, we got holding.
This is this pass play had it stood. It was very similar to early on in the game where Greeny did the little. He's in the slot. He does the little out pattern. He's wide open. DeRay was there as well. I think he was the inside guy, and basically does a little out, and he was standing there, nobody around him. And for us to have a holding call, absolutely is
devastating.
Yeah.
Because now we're going to be inside.
Yeah. So this DeRay, he's on the inside. He just does a little out.
Yep.
And their corners are backing up with the outside guy. And that's Ross. Ross is playing the corner. Safety.
Warriors brings the ball back down to the Foxborough 5-yard line.
So now we're on our own 5-yard line.
3rd and about 16.
And we're going to run the ball. And Capicetti is going to pick up some good yardage. And he's got the first down, believe it or not. Basically
all on his own.
On his own. He ran up the gut, did a couple spin moves off of would-be tacklers.
Foxborough first down by number 5, Anthony Capicetti.
If I'm a betting man, I don't think the Foxborough coaching staff is running this play thinking they're going to get a first down out of it. I think they're being conservative. But look at Capicetti just break tackles.
Terrific run.
Yeah, it was. And right at the right time. So we're getting a fresh set of downs here. Now we're going to pitch it to him. We got Bartuca pulling out in front of him. A little cutback block by Capicetti. And he'll pick up about another 5 yards.
Another nice run. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, he's a junior. He'll be back next year.
Carry again for about 5 yards.
Just a little toss play here.
Tackle by number 35, Brandon Albert.
Albert on the tackle. But again, nice run. Gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5. 8.5 minutes left in the contest. We're knotted at 14. All scoring done in the first half. Canton 14 in the first quarter. Foxborough 14 in the second. And we're going to see Clegg roll to his left. And again, he's got a receiver.
Right through his hands.
Yeah.
Little high.
That's that same play we just saw with DeRay.
To Paul Darcy is incomplete. And on the coverage, number 1, Dennis Ross.
8 minutes and 17 seconds now left in the game, 14 apiece. Foxborough's got the ball 3rd and 4 on their own 28-yard line. We got to make something happen right here. We're going to have to punt it away.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where we want to have one of those long drives and not give Canton much of an opportunity when they get the ball back.
That's right.
So Jermaine Fuse, the lone receiver to the top side. Got 2 backs in the backfield. And we're going to run the draw play again to Capicetti.
And we're gonna
He puts the ball on the ground.
He fumbled. Canton's got the football.
Unbelievable.
There was a run off the left side. Unfortunately, Capichetti coughed it up.
And he's mad at himself there too. But I think sometimes it's just the way he holds the ball.
He does. He drops it. Sometimes he carries it like a loaf of bread. He carries it low. And
we're going to see it. He takes a couple shots here. The ball just gets pulled away from. That's Ragusa. And to your point, it was low.
Yeah.
When Ragusa reaches in, he just pulls it away. And
you know, any coaches worth their salt are gonna look at this and they're gonna say, well, he coughed one up last week. He coughed one up this week. He's doing the same thing. You've got to tuck that ball away. That ball has got to be in his rib cage. And I'm not trying to criticize young man because he's a tough kid. We're trying to help him.
Yeah. And again, Foxborough coaching staff's going to work it because conversely, when teams are watching film on Foxborough, they're seeing that and they're teaching their kids how to strip them.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
You look for tendencies, and we do have a Canton player down, so I'm not sure what the number is. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. But Foxborough is just giving Canton a great opportunity right here.
Well, he's up, thank God. Anyway.
Number 6.
Looks like an ankle or a knee.
Dan Pierre, number 6. Canton takes over Foxborough territory on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Just over 8 minutes left in the contest.
First down on the Foxborough 30-yard line.
Now this could be a killer right here from the 30-yard line. And we got to, if they can control the clock here for about 3 minutes, Foxborough and score, we'd have our backs against the wall.
Yeah.
Time-wise, anyway. Let's see what Ross can do now. Big bunch here.
Yep. That's what he fakes the handoff to Ragusa and he keeps it. And look at this.
He got about 15.
Sure did. He gets hit from behind. It's Hassan on the tackle from behind.
Quarterback keeper by number 1, Dennis Ross. Brought down by number 12, Devin Hassett.
This kid Ross has been the real deal tonight.
Sure has.
16-yard line.
Take a look at number 1 here. Nice fake to Ragusa. Keeper, nice cuts. Two nice cuts right there.
Again, taking advantage of the linebackers vacating their spots.
Yep.
With that cutback. 1st and 10. And now he's going to try the opposite side.
He'll pick up about 3.
He actually looks like he handed that one off to Ragusa that time.
He did. Yep.
I think they both got tackled. I think Ross got pulled down as well. Give him credit for a 4-yard gain, actually. Officials did. 2nd and 6, ball resting about the 12-yard line of Foxborough.
Dave Bohane over there in the Canton sidelines just trying to kill the clock right here.
Yeah.
Be effective, get the 6 points, but take the time off the clock. We gotta cause a turnover.
And there's another keeper by Ross, and nothing going this time. Mullally in there. Keith Pham. Kind of like Keith Pham's play here because he's small and through the gap. He's right, you see him right there, but actually Matt Pond did a really good job too. But low man wins. We've said that numerous times over the years, huh?
Yep.
They're in about 7.
And just continue to chew that clock. Like you said, you would think on a short field it wouldn't be a factor, but to your point, Frank, you hit it right on the head. They've already taken 2 minutes off the clock in like 4 plays.
You can't emphasize that enough. I think we're looking at a field goal here, Doug.
Well, the way the kicker is tonight, McGonigal, he's got a lot of leg, what we've seen.
Yep. I'm kicking a field goal right here, and that's what I think they're doing.
Oh, no harm in trying, that's for sure.
Oh, the ball's on the 14-yard line, plus 10.
31.
31 yards. We're going to freeze him.
Great Thomas McGon. Michael on for the
5 minutes and 20 seconds left, and somebody's calling a timeout.
Again?
We're short a guy.
Short a guy.
Hey, Connie, the good news is you can't talk tomorrow.
Oh, they froze their own kicker.
Yeah.
timeout Canton.
Nothing worse than not knowing where you're supposed to be. Well, let's see what kind of leg this kid's got.
Ross is the holder. So again, you gotta always be ready for the fake.
Another option. Oh, it's a big leg. I don't know if he made it. I think it's, no, it's off to the left. They dodged the bullet, Doug.
Wow. No, they certainly did, and now we get the ball back with 5:22.
Wide left.
The other key factor there is no penalty.
Right.
You know, just whenever you get a break, and then next thing you think like, oh, we were offsides or we roughed the kicker or something like that. So,
well, do we want to put the ball in the air? We're going to have to put the ball in the air sooner or later. I just don't know if Capichetti is his head is with this right now. He's not even in the game right now.
no, they got Mullally in the backfield. DeRay's back there as well. I like that. Here comes DeRay, the jet sweep, and
they got him strong.
Oh, yeah. Nice job by the Canton D right there, stringing that one out.
DeRay with a carry. Picked up by number 8, Thomas McGonigal.
He is just a little kid. Oh my God. Good wrestler.
McGonigal? Or DeRay?
DeRay.
Oh yeah, DeRay's a tough little guy.
135 pounds. That's with his gear on, I think.
He's had a couple of nice catches, I think, tonight. At least one,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, he did. He got called back.
Yeah,
too.
the other one got called back. Yeah.
I would go with that again.
Why not?
Now they got this side. We're going to see Darcy and Garini on this side. DeRay's going to take a handoff and go up the middle. And
It's going to be stuffed. Boy, I tell you, that's really putting a lot of pressure on Mark Clegg. Really, a lot of pressure.
going to bring up like a 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and 5 maybe. But I agree with you, Frank. It's just sometimes.
I know that the bad thing that can happen is the
DeRay
interception.
with a carry again.
And then, you know, as Woody Hayes used to say, 3 things happen with a pass. 2 of them were bad. The interception incomplete. But in this case, we want to loosen this defense up because now the defense is waiting for the pass right here.
So Foxborough calls a timeout. They'll think it over. 4:05 to go. 14-14 is the score.
Now the Canton people are saying to themselves, who are we looking for here? Who's the receiver that we want to cover? Sometimes we want to double cover him. I'm thinking it's got to be the big dog.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're doubling up on few.
Yeah. But then again, that's maybe what Mike Roderi and AJ Dooley are thinking.
Counting on,
yeah, maybe that's what they're thinking. So maybe DeRay can pop out.
Well, if they go twins to one side, which they are, then you're going to see Garini over there. So in coverage over there, you got Ross on the inside.
Oh,
you got to keep Clagg's going to keep it, and he's got a first down.
He got a first down. That's something you don't see.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't seen him all year be the featured back on the play. And no offense to him, it's just they just haven't called his number.
First down, Warriors.
This is strictly a design keeper right here.
You see Bartuka clear it out, make a block, made a nice block.
Tackle by number 30, Alec Ragusa.
55, Tommy McNeil also in there. He made a good block.
Well, we got to put it up now. We got 3.5 minutes left in the ballgame.
There's no safety.
Yeah.
Underneath, you got Darcy.
Yep. They're trying to keep
it. And he gets thrown forward for another 5 yards after the reception. So another first down.
Darcy. First down, Warriors. Out to the 46-yard line.
We're going to go back here for a replay.
Devin Foster.
Well, actually, we're back to action. And Clagg's under pressure, and he's going to keep it. Go with it this time, Mark. There's a good run. Hold on to that ball. He picks up 20 yards.
Yeah, that's a great run. That's a great run. He knew when to get rid of it then, or when to run then.
Foxborough carried by number 3, Mark Clegg. First down.
Very good decision on Clagg's part right there.
Yep.
At the Canton 36-yard
His
line.
receivers were covered. He saw the hole. He took advantage of it. You forget sometimes
Tackle on the
that
play was number 1,
he
Dennis
is very
Ross.
athletic, and he is a guard on the basketball team and stuff like that. So he has some wheels. Underneath again. No, he's going down the middle.
Marini deep. Too far.
Yeah, it was. That's Canton playing without a safety back there.
Foxborough pass intended for number 4,
They're
Trey
basically setting
Green.
themselves up for that type of
Incomplete.
play.
I can't understand why they don't have a double safety back
Number
there.
12, Tony Harris in on the coverage.
Harris running side by side with Guarini on that
Second
play.
down and 10.
They got to be thinking underneath, Doug, right now.
Absolutely.
You know, Canton's thinking they got to go 40 yards for 35 yards for a touchdown. They got to go long. I'm thinking underneath. I want somebody who hasn't seen the ball.
And again, knowing that Foxborough's pass right now, you set them up with a screen.
Yeah.
Canton looks like they're coming
Oh
blitz.
my God, they got the ball. Canton
do.
got the ball.
Yes, they do. Bad snap.
It's a bad snap, or Mark didn't catch it out.
Catch it one or the other, but
Foxborough fumble recovered by
Foxborough
number
puts the ball right on the
50,
ground
Brian
and gets it right back.
Holy cow!
First down, Bulldogs.
Boy, let's take a peek here.
Oh, it's off his flags, right in
off
his
his
hands.
flag. Yeah, he should have had that.
Apologies to Patty Farmer right there. It was a good snap.
Ball
Maybe
from the
Mark
Canton
just took his eye off
39-yard
it.
line.
That's a killer right there. So Canton gets the ball back at their own 38-yard line. They got 2:49. They got probably 2-3 timeouts left at the most.
Dennis Ross is the answer right here.
We're going to see the toss out there.
Holy cow!
Nice run there.
First
Nice
down.
run by Dan Ellis for the Bulldogs. He picks up the first down.
And more importantly, stops the clock.
Well, actually, they're saying he's shy. It did stop the clock. He needs about 2 yards, so it'll be second and 2. Ball's at the 48-yard line of Canton.
They loosen the edge up, the middle's going to be open, Doug. If they loosen the edges up on this, maybe one more play coming left, and they got to. Then the defense from Foxborough's got to spread.
Yeah, the ball's right in the middle of the field, so they got sideline room both sides.
Yep.
And there's the keeper, and he's got the first down.
Got a
This is
first down
Ross
plus
again.
5.
Yeah. You got to bring the ball down to the Foxborough 45-yard line. Now let's stop the clock. Move the chains. We're at 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Dennis Ross. First down, Bulldogs. At the Foxborough 45-yard line.
He's had to have run the ball 20 times, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Got to be 20 over 200 yards.
200 yards. I would agree. Yes, steady diet of Mr. Ross right now. Now we get the toss play out.
Toss again.
Yeah, Alice gets it, but he gets hauled down real quickly. Again, Guarini involved in the tackle with the help of Richard Davis.
Canton carried by number 5, Dan Alice. Brought down by Foxborough's number 4, Trey Guarini.
Second down and about 8. 43-yard line of Foxborough.
1:55 left in the game, and the clock is moving.
Second down and 8.
Chris Pegas checks in for Keith Pham at the D tackle position. Foxborough's coming blitz. And we're going to see Ross get some room. Oh, luckily, right there.
Boy, they're lucky.
Darcy gets an ankle tackle because
Bulldog
Ross
carried
was
by
about
number
to
1,
turn the
Dennis
corner
Ross
there.
brought down by Warrior number 2,
Canton's in no hurry
Paul
right now
Darcy.
either. They're
It's almost like they'll take the tie right here, but they got to go in overtime
no
anyway.
overtime. But you know, we're under 1 minute and 20. They got a couple timeouts left. They're absolutely no hurry whatsoever.
Nope. It's almost like they got a play in their back pocket that they haven't used yet.
5 yards
That makes me worried. There's motion, I think.
Yeah, we got absolutely motion on the wing.
That'll push the Bulldogs back 5. Bring up still 3rd down, but it'll be like 3rd, about 8 again. Maybe 10. 3rd and 10.
58.6 seconds left in this in the game.
We're going to see. We're just going to get a little movement here.
Back to the Foxborough 45-yard
Might have been the left guard that flinched a little bit there, but right now that helps. Clock goes back to rolling. And again, we're under a minute. And Canton in no hurry. I'm just amazed by this.
Yeah, it's almost like they want to go in overtime.
I think so. I think they like their chances in a overtime situation. There's the straight ahead dive with Magusa.
They're looking for the overtime.
Get it.
This is insanity. I don't get this whatsoever.
We are going to get a timeout call right here.
Foxboro's going to call it.
Foxborough is looking for time to be put back on the clock. It might have been about 33, 34 seconds. Can's going to punt.
Time out on the field by the Warriors.
You know what? I've been around the game a long time. You have just a little bit longer than I have, Frank. But I've never seen a team in position to win a game on the other end of their opponent's field.
Pretty deep. We're talking about 30-yard line.
And with a kid who can kick. And
yeah.
I know he missed the last field goal, but there was absolutely no sense of urgency and no use of the timeouts.
I can't. There's no reason for it. I can't get it either.
I'm boggled.
I don't get it. Either you want to win the football game or you don't want to win the football game. When you want to play for a tie in the other team's home field? No,
absolutely not.
No.
It just, and especially the way that Ross is running the ball tonight. It's just that
be aggressive. Be aggressive.
He's one carry away from breaking it again.
Yep. So
they did put a few seconds back. We're at 33.3.
I mean, this kid's got to kick the ball out of bounds. You can't even take a chance of kicking it to green.
Low snap. He gets off a knuckleball, and this ball will be down around the 30.
And it didn't. He tried to kick it out of bounds, but it didn't.
31-yard line.
Oh, put it up right here. This is all you have.
24 seconds.
You get probably 3 plays off.
Foxborough's got 3 timeouts left anyhow.
First down Warriors on their own 30-yard line.
That fumble really killed us because we had a great drive going there.
Boy, I just don't understand that. Those calls by Canton. I can't get it out of my head.
So now they're going to play a couple deep safeties. I think they got one anyhow.
Of course.
So what are we going to see now? Canton's going to call a timeout now to set their defense.
Canton call timeout.
Wow.
Okay, let's set it up for the people who are listening. It's 23.8 seconds left in the football game. Foxborough has the football on their own. 41? 31-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're, like I said, 23.8 seconds left and a 14-14 tie. If this game ends in a tie, we go to overtime. And those are the rules in the Hockomock League.
And we have a good kicker in Cronin, and right now there's no wind or anything. The flag is like basically down, so there's no factor with
wind has stopped, rain has stopped, everything's stopped here.
Yep. Get a chance to kick with a dry ball if he gets down there in decent range. I think his range is about 42, 43.
Yep.
So we would need to get down around the 25-yard line of Canton to have a decent shot at Cronin to pull one out. Darcy's going to go on motion, and he's going down the sideline on a wheel route.
Oh, man, he's lucky that wasn't picked.
Sure is.
56. Miller?
That's Albert.
Darcy. Broken up by number 56, Jude Albert.
Boy, that could absolutely have been picked off right through Albert's hands.
Well, took approximately 8 seconds off the clock.
18.5 seconds left in the football game.
Canton's way deep. It's good to work the under stuff. Even like a bubble screen or something.
Yeah.
You get a chance maybe to get some big yardage off of that. They're only rushing, what, 3 guys?
3 guys.
Yeah.
This is an absolute prevent defense. Underneath.
Mullally in the flat maybe. Get rid of the ball. Picked.
Oh my God.
This is the ball game.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. Clegg threw that right into.
He did.
Right into his arms.
All he had to do is throw the ball away.
And we got field goal wins the game right here.
Bulldog interception by number 35.
He was going for few, and he was under pressure. And
First down, Canton.
best thing to do at that point in time is throw the damn ball away.
Sure.
It just
Foxborough's 11-yard line.
So right now, Canton in great position. Brendan Albert.
We got the ball at our 11-yard line. So what do we got, Doug? 21-7,
Yeah,
28 yards.
They coming out right now.
You
The
gotta.
field goal team.
You gotta. You know why? Because it's a 28-yard field goal. I'm trying to think of how far this thing is.
18, 28-yard field goal. Very doable. Well, they're going to run a play.
This is even more insanity. This is crazy.
So he's got to go straight ahead.
They got
2 seconds.
2.2 seconds. That's. Boy, I tell you, that's really Russian.
And
Russian with the devil right there.
Bond's coming off holding his arm. That's not a good sign.
Ross, brought down by number 50, Dan Linehan, and number 63, Joe Bartuca.
You're playing with the devil here. Pond made a nice play, and somebody ran on his hand.
Well, I guess this is why Canton didn't call timeouts on their last drive. They knew that this was going to happen. Can you?
Am I wrong? Are we wrong? Are we out of our minds?
I'm out of my mind. I don't understand this at all. So here you go.
Holy cow.
McGonigal with a chance to win this. Low snap.
He missed it. Holy shit. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. How lucky.
Bad snap.
How lucky can you get? Oh, boy.
Well, time to pull the horseshoe out of somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy. That is absolutely insane.
Well, Foxborough, if you don't take advantage of this now and pull this game out, then you have nobody to blame but yourself, because you absolutely just dodged a major bullet.
Oh, my goodness. That's this.
This is all bad snap here, folks,
Just
really.
a bad snap. There was no shot. The kid had no shot to kick it.
I don't think Ross actually had a chance to tee that ball up for him.
No, he didn't.
I think he was kicking it while it was on the side almost.
He did not.
So we're going to go to overtime.
Well, I tell you, once you think you've seen something, this is crazy.
Yeah,
it was like Canton wanted to give him the football game, and Foxborough didn't want to take it.
All right, and then we wanted to give it back to him.
Oh my goodness! Holy cow! This is just crazy.
Well, to your comment earlier, your Woody Hayes comment on a pass play, 2 bad things can happen. There is the snap, and let's see, right there.
All snap.
See, he actually did a pretty good job of getting that ball up.
Yeah.
But the timing obviously is thrown off.
Way off.
I give credit to Ross, did a nice job of getting that ball up. But going back to what I was just saying here, two out of 3 things can happen on a pass play, and 2 of them are bad.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. And I don't know.
Well, let's try to figure this out. We haven't seen it. Dougie, I think this is the first overtime game that you and I have had in 12 years.
We've been together a long time, Frank, and I would agree.
I don't remember another one.
I really don't.
Which is fine. I mean, this is all cool. Crazy, but cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not quite sure how the overtime rules are in high school. If they go sudden death,
yeah.
or are they doing the Cornells? I mean,
And what we mean by that is to put the ball at the 25-yard line.
there it is. Yep.
And the offensive team gets a shot at 4 downs from the 25. And, well, you can get a first down. They can pick up a first down.
Yep.
And then if they kick a field goal, they kick a field goal. Then the other team has an opportunity to get the ball at the 25 and do the same thing. And if they
Whoever
score,
wins
they
has
win
a
the game.
choice of offense, defense, or end of the field.
So
If that's what,
Okay,
if
the other
that's
team-
that's the Cornell rule.
well, yeah, that's
Choose what the remaining
college
option is.
Cornell rule.
Each inning, each time each team has the ball,
And
whoever
even then,
lost that
you know, I
first
think
coin
it gets to a
toss will
point
have the
where,
option. And we'll just keep
They
switching
have the
back and
option of going
forth
for one or
until
two
we
after
have a winner.
touchdown.
Correct.
But
According to
after 2
Hockenmark
possessions,
League
they have to
rules,
go for
the
2.
first full inning, either
That's
team
from what I
can go
remember.
for
That's what I
one.
remember, too.
After that,
And we
by
apologize,
rule,
folks, for
we're
not knowing this,
required
but
to
we
go
have
for
never
2.
seen it before in the
Okay?
Hockenmark League.
During each full inning, one offense and defense set, each team will have 1 timeout. They do not carry over. Once you've used your timeout, you have none left. Okay? Any questions?
Until the second inning.
Next
There
inning
is
you
a
get
second.
another
Okay.
one. But if you don't use it, it doesn't carry.
Gotcha. You got 1 time out. Gotcha.
One timeout per inning in overtime. Per inning in overtime. Okay, 1 timeout per inning in overtime. If you don't use it, it does not count. Okay? Any other questions?
Nope.
Good? Okay. Great job. Let's have some fun in overtime. Glad I didn't leave my coin in there. Gentlemen,
this
same
is-
thing.
who gets the ball
Heads,
first?
tails. If the call is tails.
Tails.
It is a tails. You won. No. You would like to select defense. Terrific. Okay, you want the ball?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
End of the field? Okay, down there. You'll have the ball 10 yards. You want in the middle of the field? You want it in the middle? The only middle? Yes, middle of the field, 10-yard line going in after the inning. Defense! Okay, guys, shake hands. Shake hands, guys.
To the 25, I believe, Doug. Oh, well, they're going to the 10.
Oh, they're doing like Pop Warner Cornell.
This is crazy. We're going down to the 10-yard line, and you're going to get the 4 downs to get the touchdown. They can kick a field goal, you know. There's so many overtime rules. We apologize for not getting it the proper. I'll apologize for being a knucklehead.
Well, hey, you know, I'm thinking the way college goes. And
Yeah.
then this is how we do in Pop Warner.
Sure.
Get it into 10.
All right,
So
here we
it's
go.
either touchdown or nothing.
Best thing to do is
Well, we're going to try and grind it.
Capacetti's going to get the ball. He got the ball, and he's gained about a yard. And I think Foxborough going to try to pound it. And I don't think you want to leave Mark Clegg with a short distance, like 1-2 yards. I think you want to let him, if he's going to throw the football, you want to give him a little distance to get his receivers open.
Right, so there is no time on the clock.
Nope.
It's a dead clock. Foxborough tightens up their bunch. You can see Clegg go up. He's got an open guy. Is that Grady?
That's Guarini with a touchdown. Now they've got to kick the point.
This is huge. So that was a good call right there.
It was just like a pick. It was just like a pick play.
Again, the inside guy was Guarini, and he runs the out.
On for the extra point.
All for an extra point here. We got, I believe it's Phil Thomas is holding, is the holder right now.
This is huge right here.
And he gets it through. Cronin blasts that ball through.
Point after is good.
So Foxborough strikes first. Now Canton gets the opportunity from the 10-yard line. And again, apologies for
Canton will get the ball
not
on the
real.
Foxborough 10-yard line.
We weren't really sure, but we'll come back to it in a second. You're going to see a little rollout here, and here's Guarini open in the corner. This was similar to the two-point conversion play they ran last week at Sharon, except that Guarini never got the ball in the end zone. He was in the end zone. Ball didn't make it when he got hit. That one there, they made sure he was in. But going back to the overtime rules, college goes from the 25.
Yep. High school.
Corner, and high school obviously go from the 10. 10-yard Cornells, they call them. And we're going to see the toss play out here. A really good tackle right there. That's Darcy on the play. He brings down Mulcahy.
Canton carried by number 4, Joe Mulcahy. Brought down by number 2, Paul Darcy.
The one thing Foxborough's got to be careful of here, Frank, and my fear is the celebration part of it. We're coming close here.
That's a very good point.
We're really hyped up right now. We're going to see just a replay, and a really nice play, and then afterwards, you're just like 2 seconds away from an excessive celebration penalty. You just make the play and walk away, I think.
That's a good point.
And we're going to see a pass. And he drops the ball.
Well, he threw it really low.
He did throw it low. He had a wide open, there's Mulcahy there with nobody around him. Nice play call. You got a nice play call here because you got to respect Ross taking off. And he just underthrows it, but still catchable. In the worst case, he drops to his knees and catches it at the 1.
That's it.
Right?
Okay, they got 2 plays left.
See what Foxborough can do here. I'm keen on Ross the whole way. Here's the toss. Here's Guarini with another big play. Have a ball game, Trey Guarini.
Canton carried by number 5, Dan Alice. Brought down by number 4.
Alice on the carry here. They're running the toss. There's cut block on your end. And this is just a good play by Trey Guarini.
Down Bulldogs.
Very good.
He's probably got 15 tackles tonight. He's got 2 touchdowns. He had a pass breakup. I mean, by far right now, the reason Foxborough has a chance to win this game. Here's your ball game, folks. If Foxborough holds them, it's over. And Canton is going to call a timeout. Or Foxborough does. Foxborough calls a timeout.
Timeout on the field, Warriors.
Well, what do you run here, Frank?
Well, I gotta roll this kid out. I gotta give him the option of either passing, maybe even a throwback pass coming back the other way. I don't know, but I gotta give him the option of running or throwing. I gotta roll him out. I can't keep him in the pocket.
What I like here is I actually like a counter. I like rolling him out and then hitting a counter back the other way.
Yeah.
So he's got that wing back. If I see him come
Well,
right.
That's basically what I'm talking
All
about.
right,
Same thing. Say if I were rolling to the right, maybe a tight end coming back across the grain.
There you go.
And then hitting that kid in the corner, backside.
Just something going the opposite way because he's going to draw all kinds of attention no matter which direction he goes to.
That's right. Let's see how smart we are.
Well, it's to me, if you're going to reach into a bag of tricks, that's without doing some sort of triple reverse or something like that. Just the pursuit should be so intense following him right now. They're going to throw three receivers to the wide side of the field, and they're going to roll him that way.
Good blocking.
And he's got an incomplete pass. And the Warriors are going to come away with a victory here. I tell you, interesting ball game, a good ball game, but certainly the chances that both teams had, unbelievable tonight.
Let's see if Mike, can we see that again? Can we see that again if you get a shot?
Thanks for coming out for tonight's game.
That kid had that ball in the end zone. I thought he had an opportunity to catch it.
It was a little low, but he was there. Could have got his hands under it. It would have been nice. All right,
Let's take a look at it.
last play of the game, folks.
Here's Ross rolling to his left. Not a lot of pressure on him either.
Yeah, it was a good effort. That was Harris, the intended receiver. Just a little low for him.
Yep.
But you know what? You got to take the W's when you get them, and they're not coming easy for Foxborough this year. We're now 2-2.
They're not.
But I got to tell you, two towns that we've, for years, have had incredible success against. We've lost one and been put to the test by the other.
That's right.
And to your point, Frank, we got some tough games coming up in the next 3 weeks.
3 very tough games right in a row right now.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be home against Milford. Milford's a decent football team, a pretty good football team, getting better, and they can score. They can score a lot of points. Well coached. Joe Todd, coach. He played professional football for the Jets. Mansfield guy.
Right.
And they got a stud in the backfield, so you're going to probably see one of the best football players in the area playing tailback for Milford next week. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So tonight's final, Foxborough 21, Canton 14 in overtime. A lot of interesting plays, a lot of gutsy calls, and again, we come away with a W, so we should be happy with that, and we're actually going to be home before midnight once again. So until next week, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight, our crew out there for weathering the storm.
Tremendous job.
Tremendous job as always,
yeah.
and we'll see you go, guys and gals, back here next week on Friday night against Milford. Have a good night.
All right, I'm here with Foxborough coach Jack Martinelli. Coach, congratulations on the win.
Well, it wasn't easy, and that's probably the first overtime game I think I've been in with Foxborough in 35 years, so it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, and the heart in this team to come back from that 14-0 deficit and battle it through the rest of the way. What can you say about that?
Well, after going into week 4, I don't think I can change the personality of the team. That's their MO. Start slow and hopefully make it at the end of the game. And that's what they did tonight, Can't take anything away from Canton. They played hard, and it was anybody's football game, I'm just glad we came out on top in an overtime win.
And Milford next week back here. Any early thoughts on them?
They'll be tough too. So there's no easy games in this league. So,
for sure.
But I'm proud of my kids, the way they hung in there and pulled it out in the end. And again, first time ever overtime victory for us, or game actually. So.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win. Good luck next week.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.